announce when I'm going live. But since it is October 1st, spooky season is here. I am getting into Monokuma cosplay from Danganronpa Murder Mystery. Well, not murder mystery, like murder thriller, but gotta fix my words. But just decided to get on and just say hi to everybody and welcome to everybody who's new coming to my page. I'm trying to work on doing some other things for this page, and post some Genshin content and Star Rail content. Unfortunately, my computer is not up to par for it, but I'm gonna post what I can and also a little bit on Cookie Run. But I'm hoping to try to work on some other gaming at the end of this month. I think it's called Dual Nights or Dark Duels or something like that. That's coming out. I will give that game a try to see if that's something that I would like just to see. Because probably for Genshin or something. I'm kind of winding down to like one of my last characters in Genshin, which is either I don't think I will be able to save up enough right now. I'm trying to save for Flings, but either Durin or Alice. Like so those are like my last two like characters that I would even want out of Genshin, and then I will be going to teapot content, other random stuff from here on out on Genshin. I'm winding down on the character chase. Same thing with Honkai Star Rail too. I'm gonna try to build teams so I can try to do some of the harder content, but I'm not gonna like frustrate myself too much out. Um, I still did stuff for Summoner War. Excuse me, I had a sandwich. Um, I'm still doing stuff for Summoner War, but just not as much anymore because we rebuilding our guild again, so kind of working on stuff. But if anybody got any questions, feel free to ask. I am in Monokuma from Danganronpa, and I'm just chilling for the night. Hey, how you doing? What's up, Charger? What's going on? But I am trying to make work on a couple of bit of content for Monokuma from Danganronpa. So, and then also since it's the spooky season, might as well. Oh, thank you for the likes, much appreciated. Thank you. But if anybody got any questions they want to ask, I do cosplay, gaming, a little bit of art, and I used to do a lot of anime, and it's not as much. Hey, how you doing, RJ Vortex? What's up? How you doing? But I thought since it was the spooky season, I might as well gone on and get into Danganronpa and just like chill. Nothing going on. College is so freaking hard. Life is freaking life and right now everything is going on for everybody right now. It's just craziness right now, but I hope everything works out. You can do it. I believe in you. Please. I know everybody talk about college and stuff, but please do what you can. It's just rough right now, so but good luck on your studies. I hope everything work out though. But yeah, but like seriously for real, like life is life and right now. So I'm like, bro. So I thought I might as well get into cosplay just in case I might not be able to get into cosplay this year for Halloween due to work or other things I got going on. So not quite sure on what's my schedule gonna be looking like because I've been busy too. So 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 I'm gonna try to like post out a couple of gaming stuff. my usual Mondays, but I'm trying to also just post other stuff that didn't quite come out. I say like bad records, but I'm posting them anyway. But life is life, and right now, totally get it. I'm like, I've been just like, getting into cosplay, trying to relax myself out there. So I like to get into cosplay to relax and chill myself out and stuff, and kind of work up like pump myself up, to get ready for what's coming and what might not be coming. But yeah, but like mainly I do cosplay and gaming just like to try to relax myself out. I would go back into drawing though. That's the one thing I would like to go back into doing again is drawing. But it's just really time consuming. So I might try to do a drawing just to kind of keep myself up and you know at least keep myself active as far as art goes, because it's kind of like repetition. You got to keep up with that. So I am gonna go and try that and stuff. But mainly right now, I'm just trying to relax, and like I said, doing Monokuma, kind of like pumping myself up, and also something I've wanted to do for a long time. Like, I think it's almost been like, I'd say probably almost 1.5 years, maybe 2 years since I done Monokuma. So, well, this is a human Monokuma form. Um, if I had like the bear onesie, I probably would do the bear Monokuma, but I I like I missed doing Monokuma, so I just thought I had to get back into it then. Plus, October 1st, spooky season, it's here, and also the weather changing and stuff. So I was like, yeah, let's do this. So kind of saying I'm doing like my partial Halloween stuff a little bit early, just in case I might not be able to do anything for Halloween, or I might be busy on that day and can't uh do anything. So yeah, so like I said, and also I got my mallet that I made. That I did. I still need to kind of like work out a couple of rough parts on it, but it worked out. If you had a lot of mm, oh my goodness, bruh, stop. Nice try, bruh. You ain't about to get me banned. You can get yourself banned. Nice try, bruh. Yeah, yeah, nice try. I didn't even finish that sentence. Lucky I'm one of them folks. I read the whole sentence out before I say it. But nice try though. Nice try. Nice try though. I also do have a secondary mallet as a backup. I was planning to do like possibly Harley Quinn was an idea, but a different version. But I just never got around to getting the materials, and then with everything going on with the materials right now, yeah. um it's making it a little bit rough for cosplaying right now, but I mainly do closet cosplay anyway, so it don't like affect me none, because I do closet cosplay most of what I do. So so I can kind of get away with a couple of things and stuff, but with everything going on and stuff, a lot of cosplayers have had to go back to like crafting and working with what they got around, unless you like got the real big numbers and People, can help you out on stuff. Like at one point when I had my old account, yeah, I had a lot of people help me with cosplay. Hey, how you doing, Martin? How you doing, Martin? Hi. Yeah, so I had and thank you for the like, much appreciated. I had a lot of people help me back then and stuff. A lot of cosplayers do like Amazon wish lists where people would get stuff off of their list to help them out, like in materials and all that stuff. But with everything going on, it's going back to basics. Closet cosplay, which this is what I did for Monokuma, like closet cosplay and stuff. Still work out. But I would love to do more special kind of actual the cosplay itself, but that's gonna be down the road for a while and stuff. But I do have at least one project. Whenever I can eventually find the materials, I'll try at it. Thank you for the hearts, appreciate it. Thank you. But if you have any questions or anything you wanna ask, feel free. Like I said, I don't just cosplay, I do game and stuff. Currently right now I do Cookie Run, Summon a War, Genshin Impact, and Honkai Star Rail. My Honkai Star Rail kind of being occasional at this point because I'm kind of just going for characters on that game and not really like playing it as much. Can you do K-pop demon cosplay? I do not have the stuff to do a K-pop demon cosplay, and I would have to be a little bit careful about that. Like, I would actually have to go out and actually get the actual cosplay because I do my research on cosplay, and especially when it's another culture, I try to make sure I get the exact cosplay from that culture. So, it will be something that I probably will want to do in the future, but I'll have to kind of like save up because I do like my cosplay planning a year in advance. So I can, have time for delays or anything like that. But that would be something I would love to do and try at and stuff. But it is like I done seen a lot of people do K-pop Demon Hunter cosplay that's like on point fire, and I'm here for it. But maybe one day I would like to do one of those. But right now, I'm wanting to focus on one of my dream cosplays, which is Queen Beryl from Sailor Moon. Um, I'm trying to currently find a dress. If I could find something that was similar to her dress, then I would probably end up doing her. I just know a lot of people said they had a lot of issues with like the original dress, and a lot of people went option like the Queen Barrel cosplayers that I found. Like most of them just went and made their stuff. If I had the purple materials, I probably would have just made my own dress, but I'll be looking for a dress in the future. Right now, also life is life, and like I said, financially, I have to put most of my cosplay projects indefinitely on hold due to terror situation and everything else. So I'm kind of gonna be pulling out cosplays that I've closet cosplays or cosplays I've already done for a while, just because of the situation with the tariff situation, and a lot of cosplayers can't get their materials in because it's just too expensive now, and they have to pay an extra cost. So, but I mean, maybe one day I might be considering that cosplay. But right now, I'm really more focused on Queen Beryl from Sailor Moon. So, if I could end up actually getting her cosplay, then that would probably be the one that I would work on. That'll be the one that I will work on. And hold on, let me do this real quick here. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. Let me get this straight. All right. Oh, it took care of it. Okay. Okay. It took care of it already. But yeah, so Queen Beryl would probably be the cosplay that I would work on and stuff. And like I said, mostly OCs. So that's what I'll be working on as far as cosplays that I would do in the future. But otherwise, like right now, I'm going to be kind of revamping some older cosplays because I've been doing cosplay for like over 10 years. So a lot of my cosplays are really like showing, age and need repairs. I could do some of the repairs myself, but I do eventually I'm gonna have to try to fix them up. But if any cosplay I do within the future, I say next year, if I plan it out, it'll be Queen Beryl from Sailor Moon. I'm definitely rocking with that one. And I do have maybe one or two remakes for Genshin cosplay, but we'll see on them. Right now, I'm chilling in Monokuma. It's spooky season, and I just wanted to chill. But if anybody else got any questions, feel free to ask. Like, I love talking about cosplay and different, and also I don't gatekeep. Excuse me. I don't gatekeep either. That's another big thing in the cosplay community about people gatekeeping stuff and making it a whole to do instead of just telling people where you found the stuff. If you ask me, I'm gonna let you know where I found it. So I'm really big on that. And thank you for the likes, much appreciated. Thank you. But I'm big on telling other cosplayers where they can find this stuff or find the cosplay. So if you have any cosplay questions or run across any of my videos and want to make a comment to ask a question, I do not mind finding a way to make a video about it and let you know where I get all of my stuff, because I'm big on closet cosplay. And that's like one of my biggest things. Like, you can make anything into a cosplay straight up from your closet. That's it. So you don't necessarily have to actually get the cosplay. It is nice, but you do have to budget it out. So that's kind of like one of the other things that about doing cosplay is I make sure I try to budget it out a year in advance whenever I'm working on a cosplay project. So, I have enough time for delays, or when I don't do much cons as much as I used to, but um uh when I plan for cons ahead of time, making sure I get everything before that time of the con, and making sure I have my stuff ready to enjoy and not be stressing out if I don't have something, or have a plan B, in case the idea I'm going for doesn't work out. Then I can you know go on and have a plan B. And so Yeah, so besides cosplay on this account, I'm like I definitely do gaming and other stuff. And occasionally I'm not saying just yet I would like to do some art on here, just a few. But I did post a couple, but I'll try to see what I'm gonna do as far as that. So hoping to start fresh by next year and see if I can get that watch time and get into the program on here and see what it's about just for the try. But till then, I'm just like chilling, posting at random. I try to keep it on Mondays at least if I'm gonna do any posting, at least Monday. And I try to do gaming on at least Thursday, but I might have to change them days. So I keep y'all updated if I do have to do any changes as far as posting or anything. Cause like I said, life and stuff, life changes. So yeah. But I just been wanting to do Monokuma. It's been like I said about 2 years, and then I thought since hey I made the mallet, let's go. I like making props. It might not be like the high quality, but it's whatever I have. I like making props. I made this mallet basically out of cardboard. Gorilla Tape and sound foam that usually people use for sound studio, making homemade sound studios or soundproofing, so I do have a couple of flaws. Like I'm probably gonna have to like do some industrial glue, which I'm trying to find that and stuff, and I glue that, make it seam in a little bit more, but not much more. But yeah, it took me about probably 2 weeks to make the mallet. It could have been a little bit less, but I did have like a couple of drawbacks to, especially when it came to like the handle. So, and then that's why I kind of like had this as a backup, just in case my idea didn't work out. So it worked out. So just chilling though. But if anybody got any questions, feel free to ask. I like talking about anime as well. I haven't done much in anime on here just because of like it's only been a few anime that's kind of like actually caught my interest right now. So I'm kind of waiting on because we're gonna have a lot of new stuff coming next month. New season, I think of MHA too. So, you know, but I love watching anime. I would love to talk about anime, but with the way kind of like the anime community is right now, and just the fact that I've had very negative interactions with people when it comes to talking about anime and stuff. And I do know my anime facts, so but but sometimes I don't mind admit if I do get something wrong, but some people will basically be rude with you and take it a little bit too far. So I haven't done too much in anime stuff as much just because of how negative people been doing. And I'm still doing the cosplay, but I am still having a little bit of issues with people being very rude in my comment sections and stuff when it comes to my cosplay, and also people saying really out of pocket stuff that I can't even say on here regarding my cosplays and stuff. So it's kind of like I love doing cosplay. I'm still gonna continue to do cosplays at the same time and make sure I'm safe. So to all the people that constantly like to leave messages on my page or cosplayers pages about being rude or anything, like we still gonna continue to do what we gonna be doing. So y'all just gonna have to get used to it. And hey, block is free. But I'm gonna continue to cosplay. Like I said, I do have a couple of more cosplays that I'm gonna be posting for Monokuma on here. Mainly it's gonna be in the reels, but I am eventually gonna try to get a collection of all my cosplays together and just kind of like post at least a couple of videos of each cosplay I've done over time. So eventually I'm gonna gather all that stuff together. It's just that life is going, and I just haven't had the time to like actually get into like putting that all together. But I do appreciate everybody being so patient as I try to do posting. Not as regular as I used to. I used to post every day, but not as much. So, I post when I can. But I just wanted to get in Monokuma spooky season, the whole danganropa thing. Yes. But I just like enjoy doing danganronpa for Monokuma especially. I do want to do one more character from danganronpa, but I don't have any materials to like make the cosplay right now. So I ain't gonna guarantee that I say I'm gonna do it. I like to talk about cosplays that I know 100% I have the stuff or have it halfway in planning, and that's why, like I said, I might be doing the Queen Barrel like next year and stuff, but I try to make sure that if I'm gonna do a cosplay, I do have it, at least 50% done and seeing where I'm at, or at least got the materials together to get started. Like for my Monokuma, it's just basically black pants, white shirt, outdoor glove, arm stuff, protection stuff, cause I do outdoor stuff a lot. And then the gloves, these actually came from another cosplay, but they're winter gloves, just cheap winter gloves. And this is the like also just a regular touch glove with the little ends for touching the phone and stuff, and cheap, real simple, real easy to do. And then of course, these I found, I think, on Amazon. But I did originally make some bears that I made out of paper and just like clipped the back. So, so it was just like something I wanted to always do, eventually have a bear. I got both versions, the black and the white and stuff. So, but I'm sporting the black though for my Monokuma. But yeah, and then as far as I do have the tie is all rolled over. Yeah, I actually made it is a regular tie, but I made the rest with just random paper and sticky back felt, and that's made out of the circle. So yeah, so and that's pretty much it. And then also I got the glasses also from Amazon as well a long time ago. Cause like I wanted to do Monokuma, but I was like, I can at least do the classes and chill for a while till I actually have an idea for the cosplay. So, the glasses was like the first thing I got. Then, of course, I found the wig. My first wig was from Amazon, but then I kind of went to AliExpress for the wig. So I wanted to dye one, but I saw that there was gonna be a little bit more time than I had at the time. But yeah, so that's the whole breakdown of the Monokuma cosplay. Um, but if anybody got any more questions or anything to ask, feel free. Um, I like to do. Hopefully, I'll do a couple of videos for Monokuma, and I'll try to work on my gaming content and other stuff. And I do apologize that I have not been posting regularly, or I would like to post more regularly, but I will post as I can. So yeah. But if anybody has any questions on my Monokuma cosplay or talking about cosplay gaming, I do Cookie Run, Within Waves, Honkai Star Rail, Summon a War, and I'm hoping to do that other game, like I said, um, Night Duel or something that's supposed to be coming out at the end of this month or a couple of days before Halloween. I'm gonna try out that game and see if that might be something I might be interested. So I might try to do a couple of videos for that, but not too many because I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. The only reason I'm kind of interested in that Night Duel game is because they don't have a 4-star, 5-star thing. It's just you summon whatever you get. So that's why I kind of like is interested in that game coming up. But I am finna go and get out of Monokuma and rest myself. I do appreciate everybody coming through the live. Take care. Everybody have a good one. And thank you for watching. Monokuma cosplay. If I don't get to do anything on Halloween, happy Halloween early. And happy spooky season. Thank y'all for watching. Catch y'all later.